5 years after a woman was found shot to death in the bathroom of her Paulding County home, the case is now getting renewed attention. It was recently profiled on a national crime show, and tonight police tell us it is an active investigation. Channel 2's Justin Wilfon joins us now live from Paulding County. And Justin, the big question here is whether this was suicide or possibly homicide.
Yeah, Wendy, that really has been the big question since day one in this ongoing case. But tonight here at the Paulding County Sheriff's Office, they're hopeful they could be getting a little closer to that answer.
Nothing makes sense, and I do not believe that she committed suicide.
The aunt of Heather Turner, a woman found shot to death in the bathroom of her Paulding County home, strongly believes her niece was killed.
Anyone would not shower and then shoot themselves when they are wet and naked.
The only other known adult in the home that day in May of 2017 was Turner's husband, a pastor in the community. Her husband called 911 claiming his wife died by suicide. But 5 years later, the Paulding County Sheriff's Office still isn't convinced.
Right now, the death investigation for Heather Turner is still an open and active investigation. I feel like we've got more intelligent information about this case now than we ever have, really, to be honest.
Paulding County Sheriff's Office Sergeant Ashley Henson told me the department still doesn't classify the case as either suicide or homicide.
So he was married to Heather Turner, and he got to know Mac. Okay, Mac told me that he got to know him through a horse. Like he got to know him specifically through owning a horse together, right? I don't know if that's true, but that's how Andy got involved in everything. That's how he's part of the whole story, right? Mac called me one day and was like, "Hey, I own a horse with this guy," and okay, so he allegedly killed his wife. So he was like, I own a horse with a murderer. So
Paulding County 911, what are you calling to report?
Wife shot herself in the bathroom.
Your wife, where did she shoot herself?
In the head.
Take a deep breath. What's your name?
My name is Andy Turner.
What's your wife's name?
Heather.
Playlist. Hey y'all, post update. Happy birthday to myself. Sweet 18. My body is aching, but I feel great, so I'm not really disappointed. It's why feel bad? You know, this is what I wanted to do. I got sat on my ass a couple times. That hurt. Other than that, I'm feeling great. So, after 6 years of suppression and censorship, Andy Turner, husband of late Heather Turner, is breaking his silence. Andy will speak about his wife's suicide in a book.
Oh, so he's coming out about it in a book.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, but that's going to be his narrative, you know?
Yeah. He has a book that's actually written about this.
It's completely written?
Yep. The book provides deep... He killed his wife.
Did you say he contacted you about trying to make a movie?
Yep.
That's very interesting.
This is the Jeff Crilly Show. Well, I think you'll agree with me that Hollywood has lost its originality. They made bold films years ago, but these days they play it safe. They take a cartoon that we watched in the 70s and they remake it. It's very formulaic. Somebody who's trying to change his industry, and he's a true disruptor, is in the studio right now. Andy Turner with Rubicon City Studios. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you very much, Jeff, for having me.
Absolutely. Just a little background. You've been in the film industry for about a quarter of a century.
Yeah, that sounds like
it sounds older.
That sounds old.
25 years.
Yeah, 25 years. I've been doing this a while, and absolutely love working in film and movies. It's a passion that I think everybody at some point in time looks up and has.
Sure.
From either watching cartoons or movies, there's some touch in our lives that connects.
Well, I remember when independent films really kind of burst on the scene, and I may have this wrong, but like Blair Witch Project got everybody's attention because I think the budget was less than $1 million, and it went on to gross, hundreds of millions of dollars, and it was revolutionary. So when did you become fascinated with independent film?
Yeah, when I was a small child, I had a friend that lived down the road from us, and his name was Benji Wilhoit. And he was in a movie called Six Pack with Kenny Rogers, and I got to be on the set with him, and he has since passed away, but he sang a song called Rocky Top with Kenny Rogers. So it was a great older movie, but from being a small child, seeing how movies work was fascinating, and that kind of birthed it in me, and I still never got over it.
I love it. And you're a serial entrepreneur. You've built so many successful companies, but the film industry keeps bringing you back, doesn't it?
It does. I was able to be part of it and help start up and run the Atlanta Film Studios, and that was absolutely a lot of fun. We saw some great movies filmed there, but the studio, my contract finished, and it was run by the local government. So when the elected officials would come out, a new one would come in, and they weren't really Hollywood people. It was just the local government that wanted a movie studio for the income. And so I've always wanted to do this and do it on my own. And so now this is the venture to do it and do it my way.
He owned a company called Rubicon, like that's supposed to make movies, and was supposedly making a movie about Mac, and that was a huge thing for a long time. Like they were doing like back and forth for a long time about whether they were gonna make a movie about the horses or about bull riding or what they were gonna do.